I'm going to tell you something that may sound disappointing, at least at first. Some of you may even find it a disturbing or scary idea. But once it is realized through and through, it's the most wonderful thing. This is it. There is nothing to hang on to. Let me say that again. In this whole universe, there is absolutely nothing you can hang on to. Even this idea cannot be clung to. No possession, no idea, no ideology, no concept, no belief, no inner state or experience, no outer circumstance, no relationship, no person, absolutely nothing will hold up. It may seem as if you can cling to this or that, but if you really look closely, you'll find it has no substance beyond a temporary, relative sense. As a Zen saying puts it, you cannot nail a spike in the sky. And it's all sky. It is all a weaving of smoke, through and through. Anything you can possibly think of to explain it all or describe it is already an illusion. Any attempt to grasp hold of it, and you will instantly lose it. All things, including ideas, concepts, etc., are relative. That is just the nature of things. You may choose one or another thing to believe in, but it will not hold up to the absolute. All things exist only in relation to other things. Various things may be true in the relative sense, but that's just because things are set up that way. If things were set up a different way, it would no longer be true. Furthermore, all things are impermanent. Nothing lasts. The most cherished thought comes and goes. The highest mountains will crumble to dust. The stars themselves will eventually go out. Everything that is passes away into nothing. Almost everyone has things they are clinging to, especially ideas. Some of them may be very obvious, while others may be so subtle or so taken for granted that you are unaware of what they are. Examine everything you believe, every idea or presupposition you have when making a decision or thinking about anything. Get right down to the bottom of it and ask yourself, what can you really say for certain? Most of us believe in something because we are looking for some stable position upon which to base our life and thoughts. We're looking to ground ourselves, our feelings, or our ideas. We are looking for some sense of security, for some safety in a seemingly dangerous and chaotic world. But if you look deep, with absolute courage and honesty, you will see there is no ground and there is no center, at least none that you do not create. This kind of talk makes some people very uneasy. If I say there is absolutely no security, no safety to be found anywhere, and any attempt to grasp for it is a delusion which will create suffering. Some people are not going to be very satisfied with that. They might ask, what do you hold on to then? To which I would say, why do you feel you need to hold on to something? They might say, what purpose does life have then? To which I would say, why do you feel life needs a purpose? They might declare, that's just nihilism. To which I would say, why cling to such a negative idea? It all comes back to our attachments. An inquiry like this could go on and on. In fact, these types of questions and answers form a large part of some spiritual paths. The basic idea is to root out and demolish every position the student may cling to, every idea upon which they may try to base some concept or argument. If this goes on long enough, the student may begin to realize the futility of taking any position. Even longer, and the student may finally stop grasping. At that moment, there is a chance to see through it all and realize enlightenment. What then? Well, then you will see how wonderful it is to have absolutely nothing to hold on to. Because when you really see that there is nothing you can grasp hold of, and you let go of everything you are trying to cling to, you are free. And in that unbound freedom, that absolute openness, when the fire of your thoughts and desires has blown out, you will discover there is no need to search for security. You will be, as it were, in the arms of God, as you always have been. And in that is a kind of security undreamt of. You can never hold on to it, but nevertheless, it's holding you.